Hello there, if you have a mobile app for Android or iOS, stay with me until the end of this video because I'm gonna break down how I got 1200 first-time downloads for this client of mine in about 30 days. And I'm gonna also show the common mistake that people that doesn't have a lot of budget to invest on paid ads for a mobile app commit when they are advertising for iOS. Okay, so let's go. First things first, here are the results, right? I'm not gonna occlude that, just my client name is occluded here, so you can see exactly the results, right? So we started the campaigns on 1st June, we are running the campaign since then, and this is the 37, like right now, last days, about an average of 30 first-time downloads per day, okay? Our budget is $500, right? So make the math, $500, it's about $2 CPI, okay? So let's go. I'm gonna break down everything. Actually, the CPI is a little bit less expensive, and you're gonna see exactly what's happening inside of the Meta Ads campaign and how I divided the campaigns and the learnings and the stuff that can apply for your application so you don't commit the same mistakes and you start running it smoothly right away. So here we have our Meta Ads open from 24 to 24, but let me put here the whole period. We started on 1st of June, right? So you can see the whole strategy, right? We were also running some video views campaigns, so engagement campaign, but like let's not consider it. So our budget was $500 per month. What happens when you have a $500 budget per month is we're gonna have a tracking problem, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how you fix it with this budget, okay? So what happens right now is Meta is very intelligent on finding your audience, right? So how you're gonna run your ads? You need to call out your audience and you need to use your creative as the targeting, right? So you don't really need to segment your campaigns, right? So this app is a travel app. So the way that we were segmenting the campaigns were very simple, right? We were segmenting the campaigns like that. So like we were just putting $2 per ad set, and we were running for United States and Europe. One thing that we did is we excluded the countries in Europe that doesn't have the budget to be traveling a lot, right? Because we are a travel app, we are looking for people that can travel a lot. And yeah, it's kind of this. Don't call me that I'm prejudging it, but if you are advertising, you need to understand, okay, who are the people that are most likely to buy my solution and who are the people that are most likely to use it, right? So you don't want to advertise for the people that doesn't have the budget power to buy from it, right? So that's why we excluded some countries in Europe. Here I put aged 18 to 35, but it's just a suggestion, right? And frequent travelers and frequent international travelers. Basically, if you do that, it's gonna give you some kind of faster results, but actually the real results are inside of the creative, right? So here is the thing, like we were running video ads for these campaigns, and basically when you run video ads, you need to understand, okay, in this video ad, I need to talk specifically with my audience, and you're gonna need to test it. And the reason why I divided this in different ad sets and I didn't put all the ads in the same ad set is because if you have a small budget, Meta will prioritize the results that you want to get, and they're gonna define by themselves what are the best creatives, and they're gonna run the credits, the ad budget to these creators, right? So you're gonna not really test what's giving you the results, right? So what you need to do is create an ad set, put a budget on this ad set, and put the ad alone there if you want to test creatives, right? If you want to test angles. That's how we were running from them. So as we have a little budget, we also were running a campaign for with we were also running this campaign with all the creatives in the same campaign. And what happened is the mobile app, so they were sending people to this ad here, right? To this ad here that is a AI generated ad that we were testing, but the other ones were actually better. But when you see it here, you see that this one got more rich. The cost per mobile app install is not that expensive, but here is the thing, and this only apply for the ones that doesn't have a lot of budget to run ads, okay? The cost per click is much more expensive in this ad here than the other ones. And the reason why the cost per install here is less expensive than the cost per link click is not because the page on App Store is bad. It's not that. What happens if you're running iOS app campaigns? iOS have a tight privacy policy that doesn't send individual results to Meta or any other advertising platform, right? So what's gonna happen is someone converts, Meta cannot get the information that this person converted because Apple will not send back this information. The only way to Meta to send back this information is if you have volume, right? So what you're gonna do to fix that? You're gonna connect a SKAN on your application. So you go to Events Manager here on this link here. I'm not gonna show you exactly how you do it. If you need help, please book a call with me and I can help you. But like it's pretty easy, right? You probably can find video tutorials on how to do it on YouTube. But basically, you're gonna connect the SKAN, and even though you connect the SKAN, you're gonna face the same problem. You're gonna need enough volume to Meta to receive this information, right? So we say that is about 30 conversions per day, right? So 30 people needs to download per day. So if you are investing a budget of $500, like this client were investing, you're gonna not have enough volume to give Meta all the information of people that convert. So how Meta knows these people converted here? They know because these are the people that accepted the ATT. ATT, attributed tracking something. Anyways, basically is the pop-up that appears that says ask app not to track or allow it to track. So people that accept it, Meta receives the information right away. The people that don't accept it, Meta doesn't accept it, right? So as this ad was a AI generation ad, the people that downloads it is usually people that doesn't care a lot about privacy. So people that download this other ad probably care more about privacy. So not necessarily this ad were performing better, but was given the information to Meta that it was performing better. So how do you judge if an ad is performing or not if you don't have enough budget? You're gonna check their cost per click, right? So this ad here is crushing, right? Cost per click, 11 cents per click, right? And here, this one, 25 cents per click, and this one is doing pretty bad, right? But Meta was sending the budget here to this one. So learnings, if you have a small budget, don't try to put all the ads in the same campaign, only if you have enough budget, okay? Then it can work pretty well. One more important thing is, so here it's gonna show you your cost per link click, and it's gonna show you the link clicks that you got daily, right? So here you get the 22 link clicks on this ad, for example, right? And you can also check daily clicking here. So you compare against the App Store Connect to see, okay, these people actually downloaded it. So you know how many people are leaving in your store page, right? But if you check here, the cost per link click for these campaigns that we were running, at least, it was giving us a very close to 8%, 90% downloads, right? So everyone that clicked downloaded the app, right? And always that you create iOS campaigns, you put app install campaigns as the goal. The only reason that you don't put app installs campaigns as the goal is if you are creating a sales campaign for subscriptions. If you want subscriptions right away and optimize for subscriptions, you create sales campaigns. I can record another video telling you how to create sales campaigns, or if you have the budget and if you need help to create sales campaigns for your SaaS or app, click in the link below, and I'm gonna be very happy to help you on that. Okay, so same thing here, creative test 4. Okay, you're gonna see that we were testing a lot of ads all the time, and that's very important as well, right? If you're running a ad campaign, it's important that you're testing different angles for your solution, right? Static creatives, video creatives, all the time you launch more creatives, so you test it, and then when you see the results, you stop the ones that are not performing good, and you keep the ones that are performing good running, okay? And you double down on the ones that are winning. Important thing here. So how do I know my real cost per install? The way that you do it is you check your amount spent. Okay, you're gonna check your amount spent. Where is that? Here it is. You're gonna check how much you spent on the ads in that month, and then you go back to the App Store Connect. Here it is. And in the App Store Connect, you click here in App Referrer and you put Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp Messenger, right? So you know exactly who are the people that were downloading this app. In this case here, as you can see, like no one were coming from Facebook, WhatsApp, or Instagram before. Then you can see the peak, okay? Important things for your creative to perform, right? Call out your audience, talk about their pain points, and talk about their desired outcomes, and it will perform pretty good. Be launching every week new creatives, so you can test more angles, you can test different things all the time, right? For creative test, put each ad set an ad, so you put the same amount of budget for the same ads, and you don't prioritize the bad stuff, right? If you have a small budget, you're gonna need to understand that you cannot track CPI, right? You need to track cost per click. If you have a big budget, I recommend you to put all the creatives in the same campaign or in the same ad set and run less ad sets with a lot of budget in the same campaigns and the same ad set. What's gonna happen? Meta will optimize for the best creators, but you're gonna have more budget to give Meta the data, right? That's it. And if you do that, you're gonna crush it like we crushed it. So our cost per install is about, for what we spent, is about $1. Sorry, last month was about 87 cents per dollar, right? So if you do that, you're gonna crush it. Even though if you have a small budget, you're gonna crush it, right? And if you have a subscription model that is for B2B, for apps, you're gonna need to create, it's not like that. It's not only about app installs. You need to create sales campaigns, right? If you also have a B2C that you're looking for subscriptions and right away, you also need to create sales campaigns. It's a little bit different the way that you do it. I'm not gonna teach you in this video, but again, if you need help to scale your SaaS, even if it's for app installs or anything, my schedule is open for you, okay? Book a call and let's see if I can help you to grow your application as well. See you in the next one.